It's a beautiful morning and I'm about to cook bacon and eggs on the grill, so I thought I'd record a quick video for you. The first thing we're going to do is just preheat our grill. And then I just use 2 burners, and we're just going to go ahead and close this so it can preheat quickly. And while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and clean out the skillet that I've been using, and I'm just classy and left this out here yesterday. Now that we cleaned out our skillet, we're going to go ahead and just put it right on here so it can preheat. We have these 2 burners on, so this is right where we're going to put our skillet. And my hot spots are right here, so I'm going to go ahead and put it right where it's hot. And we're going to close this so it can continue to preheat for another few minutes. As that was preheating, I went ahead and cut up our bacon, and this is just Simple Truth bacon. I definitely love the Butcher Box or the Applegate bacon a lot better, but this was $1.99 and there's really very little additives in it. And so Simple Truth is definitely something, especially if it's on sale, I'm happy to buy. And we get it from Smith's, which is also, I think, Kroger, Fry's, and Food for Less. And then for bacon, you don't need to preheat the grill as much. And so low and slow is kind of the way to go with bacon. So we're just going to go ahead and put it right in. It should be, you hear that good sizzle. And then I'll check this every few minutes and I'll break that up once the fat melts a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and turn the heat down to about medium, because bacon, again, you want to kind of do a low and slow. And go ahead and close your grill to keep the heat in. And always remember to set your timer and keep hitting that repeat. I just have this on 3 minutes for bacon and eggs to check every 3 minutes. And you can see this is going to be a lot easier to separate out now that the bacon is a little bit warm. Just kind of flip it around. And then you can, of course, cook whole pieces of bacon. That's just fine also. I like these little pieces because they taste kind of like cereal and the runny egg yolk. I think that cereal habit is hard to kick. So this is our bacon. We're going to go ahead and keep closing it, and we're going to just kind of undercook it, and then we'll remove it. I've just got to say that starting the day cooking breakfast outside in the morning in the fresh air with the birds chirping is just kind of one of the best ways to start the day. And you've got to cook it anyway, so you may as well enjoy it, right? So you can see our bacon's a little bit undercooked, and that's how I like it. It'll continue cooking a little bit as it cools. We're just going to remove it but reserve the grease, so I like a nice slotted spatula for that. I will link in the description to a similar spatula. This is stainless steel. I don't have a lot of kitchen tools, but the ones I do have are really good quality. This is Sur La Table, I believe. And I really appreciate working with quality for sure. And then we're going to go ahead and just crack eggs in here. And I'm feeding my kids, so I'm just pretty much going to fill this thing with eggs. And then we're going to keep it on that medium heat and covered and just cook those eggs low and slow. So you can cook as many eggs as you want. Sometimes I'll just do 1 or 2 if I just want a little bit, or sometimes I fill the whole thing if we're all going to be eating eggs. And we're just going to go ahead and cook this low and slow. You can set your timer for like 5 to 7 minutes and check. And if you've got your burner low enough, then the whites will get cooked before the yolks stop being runny. And that's how we like our eggs, and that's what I prefer. So we're going to check in about 7 more minutes. So that's looking pretty good. You just want to make sure there's not white that you can stick. So we're going to go ahead and turn our burners off. And go ahead and plate these for the kiddos. Let me see just how easy that comes up. We're going to go ahead and leave the grease in there. And this might gross some of you out. I'm totally going to cut a steak for lunch for myself, and I cut up like cubes of steak, and then I'll just fry it really quickly in that grease, and it's delicious. It's like, if you're kind of sick of steak for some reason, cutting it into a different shape seems to change it up a little bit, and then just a really quick sear on one side or 2 sides of the cube, and then it's mostly just warm throughout. I think it's delicious. It's one of my favorite lunches.